Thank you for buying, stealing, or borrowing Boom Machale. This is your guide on how to boom. Boom Machale is a fun, fast, firecracker themed card game that can be played by 4 to 10 players. Here are the elements of the game. First, we have the firecrackers. These are the pink cards. They go from 1 to 8. Next, we have the mithai crackers. These are the green cards. There are only 6 of them in the deck. Next, we have 5 types of igniters. These will be used to burst the firecrackers, the pink cards. And last, we have the matka card. There are 2 of these in the deck. To start the game, collect all the cards and now distribute the entire deck among all the players. Some players might get a few cards extra, that's okay, that's part of the game, tough luck. Only one player wins Boom Machale, no second, third or consolation prizes. There are 2 ways to win Boom Machale. One, be the first to get rid of all your cards, and the second way we'll explain to you later, keep watching. Who starts the game? Please decide on your own, among your group, please.
Now let's imagine that this is your hand of cards. And let's assume that you're the one who will start the game. When starting the game, or when the play area is empty, you can start by playing any cracker. The cool part of Boom Machale is that you can play more than one cracker at a time. You can play multiples of the same cracker, for example 4-4 or 8. You could play a sequence of crackers, for example 3-4-5. Now remember that while playing a sequence or multiples, you can also use the mithai crackers. For example, you could play 3-4-5, 4 being a mithai cracker. Remember that on your turn, you can either play multiples of a cracker or a sequence of crackers, but not both together. Now, since you've played a mithai cracker, this is how mithai crackers work. Once you've played them, they immediately burst. So you should read out what your mithai cracker says. In this case, mithai cracker number 4, which says give one of your cards to a player of your choice. Now carry out this action and then remove your mithai card from the play area. This means the mithai cracker can only be played once. Other players play their turn. Now it's your turn again. In the play area, the topmost card is a firecracker numbered 7. Now you can play a cracker of either the same value or of a higher value than that. So from your hand, you could either play multiples, that is 7-7, or 8, or you could play a sequence, that is 7-8. Remember that in one turn, you can only play a sequence up to the number 8. You cannot play 7-8-1. However, the player after you can either play 8 or they can even start with 1. But what if you want to burst a firecracker instead? How do you burst a firecracker? A firecracker is burst when 2 matching igniters are placed on top of it. Now the fun part of Boom Machale is that you don't have to have both the matching igniters. You can start the process of bursting the firecracker by placing just one igniter, and then anyone, even out of their turn, can place the second igniter. Now remember to be super fast in placing the second igniter because there are 3 of each igniters in the deck. So the fastest hands win. Now, since you have 2 matching igniters, let's assume that you have played both of them. Firecracker number 7 was the topmost firecracker in your play area. It has been burst. Whenever your firecracker is burst, make sure to pick it up and read what is written on it. For example, firecracker number 7 says, unsafe player with the least number of cards gets all the cards. Whenever a firecracker is burst, all the cards in the play area are redistributed to unsafe players. Each firecracker from 1 to 8 specifies a unique way in which the cards are redistributed. So who are safe or unsafe players? The players who play the first and second igniter are considered safe and do not receive any cards during redistribution. Now who resumes the game after a firecracker has been burst? The player who played the second igniter gets to resume the game. Now, since you were the player to play both the igniters, you resume the game. Since the play area is empty again, let's assume you play 7-7. It's your turn again. You can play 4-4 here. Oh, somebody has started bursting a firecracker using one igniter. You have the same matching igniter. Let's play that quickly. Oops, it seems somebody beat us to the punch and played the second igniter before us. Since you were late, you must take your igniter back and you are now amongst the unsafe players. But there's still another way to save yourself. You have a matka card which you can quickly play on the second igniter to save yourself from redistribution. So how does a matka card work? You can use the matka card to save yourself when any cracker is burst. However, since there are 2 matka cards in the deck, fastest hands win. Only the first matka card counts and the second player must take their matka card back. So now, who resumes the game? Instead of the second igniter, the player who played the matka now gets to resume the game. Additionally, the direction of the gameplay reverses. So if the game was going clockwise till now, it will now move in the anti-clockwise direction or vice versa. It is now your turn, but it seems you only have one option to play, since igniters can only be played on firecrackers. So, you play the 8 card in your hand. Other players play their turn. Now, let's play the fire igniter. There is only one of these in the entire deck. The fire igniter is a unique card because, unlike other igniters, you only need one fire igniter to burst a firecracker. Once again, you are both the first and second igniter, but you don't have any valid cards left to play. So let's just pass. The game continues. It's your turn again, and look, you can play your igniter this time. So you play your last card and win the game. Remember, there's another way to win. On your turn, you can burst a firecracker using any 8 igniters and win the game. So how would you even end up with 8 igniters? Maybe you got targeted a lot during the game and kept getting cards during redistribution. Or, instead of finishing the cards, you simply focused on collecting igniters from the beginning of the game. Or maybe things didn't go as planned, and through the middle of the game you decided to pursue the second win condition rather than the first one.
There are many unique things about Boom Machale, one of them being these 2 win conditions. Why did we do that? To win either way, you need a completely different strategy, and that is why it's fun. Also, if a single player gets targeted a lot, they'll have a chance to come back. At any point in the game, any player can go for the win. It's not like if you're winning, you'll keep winning. If you're losing, you'll keep losing. Also, it's very fun because now as a group, you have to keep an eye on players who have less cards and also keep an eye on players who have a lot of cards. You can start playing the game with one strategy and change it at any point in the game. There are several other such unique things about Boom Machale that you'll discover as you play. So that's how you play Boom Machale. If you have any more questions, you can refer to the manual. The game also comes with these 2 reference cards. These tell you what happens when each firecracker or mithai cracker is burst. So refer to these while playing the game. Now go boom.